Hey, so listen, it's always a good day when we get to come and see our pals at Arte Camera. I'm trying to rack in my brain how many times we've actually done it and seen that mug of yours.
Hey, Tim, how are you doing?
I don't even know how many times we've been here.
A lot.
But it's always great. It's always great to come and see these guys. It's even more specialer.
Yeah, that's a word. It's in my vocabulary.
We'll go with that. Because 50 years.
Yeah, this is our 50th.
Not only 50 years being in business, 50 years in this building.
Same building, same family.
Same family, which is really saying something. And I know you're celebrating this weekend with the annual tent sale, so that's really cool. But I want to kind of let's kind of reminisce and go back a little bit, because I've never actually met your dad, your mom or dad.
They will be here Friday.
They'll be here on Friday.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go back. So 50 years, so 1972.
Yep. My dad built this place and opened the doors.
With the goal of opening a camera store.
Yep, it was a studio at first, and then slowly we turned it over to a camera store.
Did he have interest in cameras? Like, was he a professional cameraman?
He was very professional. Way more professional than I was.
Well, that has to be obvious. So then he ran the store since 1972.
Yep.
When did you come in and kind of take over?
I was at his ankles at 5 years old, going to take wedding photos with him. He gave me a camera at the age of 5.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then we got the next gen.
Next gen
standing over here. Cameron, what's up, Cameron? Good to see you. Jacob, good to see you guys. How cool is it to have your boys back behind the counter?
It's awesome.
And kind of continuing the tradition.
It's fantastic.
Because listen, I don't know, business is tough. You know this,
Oh, yeah.
right? So how do you do 50 years?
Hey, it's all about relationships and customer service.
Right. And knowing your clients.
And knowing
your customers. Because anybody walking through the door, how many would you know?
Oh, I would say about 98% of them on a first name basis.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you're able to develop that relationship.
Yep,
and
with time, absolutely.
Right. We got to give a shout out to Nathan from Nikon here
Yep.
too. Your third son. Yeah. We're going to be talking.
Pretty well.
We're going to be talking to Nathan from Nikon about some cool kind of stuff they have when it comes to binoculars and cameras. Because I'm thinking back too, like, so when you go back to like how things have changed.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to cameras and technology, from when your dad was doing in 1972.
Yeah, to the digital era.
Right.
And the film era was ending, but now there's a film era is coming back. It's like vinyl. We're developing film on site. It's crazy the amount of film we do.
And we want to go upstairs. We'll do that a little bit later this morning too, and see, because like the progression, and it's a younger demographic.
Yep.
Because a lot of us have these, and we're shooting our photos on this, but then that's kind of becoming old, and the film is, we're able to touch it and able to have it.
And see it. Exactly.
Okay. So we're gonna have some fun, because listen, it's 50 years, so it's a big accomplishment. So I know you're excited about it.
Yeah, very.
And the annual tent sale. So it's this Friday and Saturday. Anybody can come.
Anybody's welcomed here. Yeah, for sure.
Any other details we need to know? You're gonna have some deals as you always do.
We're gonna have some deals. We got our vendors here on Friday.
Okay.
We also have the trade up and trade in thing happening. So if you've got some old stuff,
some of the older stuff here.
Bring it in.
It's
got some value.
Okay.
You know, be cash on the spot or a voucher with 10% more.
50 years, huh? Crazy. Congratulations. We'll continue our tour of Arte Camera and their annual tent sale, and doing a little celebrating on Morning Live. Oh, hey. It's really blue. Oh, goodness. I see Keith really up close. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Kidding, Keith. How are you? Welcome back to Arte Camera. My pal Nathan from Nikon. Okay. Pair of binoculars.
So it's not actually a pair of binoculars.
Why do we say pair of binoculars?
I don't know. It's one of those things people say a pair of shoes, pair of pants, pair of binoculars just makes sense. But it's actually not a pair of binoculars. So you would just say a binocular, right? And the word binocular, bi means two, right?
So, not binoculars.
Yeah.
I need a pair of binocular.
You don't need a pair.
Oh, did I say? I didn't even know I said it.
You said it, just like that. Yeah.
I need a binocular.
It's so programmed into us, but yeah, the correct way.
Okay, so what are the ones that we're holding on to?
So we're holding a Nikon ProStaff 3S binocular.
Okay.
So these are a roof prism binocular. These are actually on sale right now at Arte for $60 off. You can pick them up this weekend for $119.99.
Sweet.
And if you would like, I can show you how, and I can show you folks at home how to set them up.
Okay, how do we do it?
So the first thing that you're going to do, if you've got a binocular at home, is you're actually going to open up the eye cups here.
So mine
Okay.
were already open?
Yours
Open.
were already open.
Okay.
If you're wearing glasses, you're going to want to keep them down. Okay? We're not wearing glasses, we're going to open them up. Okay? The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to use this center dial to focus the barrels. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to keep our hand in front of the right barrel, right here, correct? And then we're going to pick a spot in the distance, and we're going to focus the left barrel.
We're going to focus the left barrel.
Right, using that center knob. And we're going to keep our hand in front of the right barrel. Okay? Don't close your eyes for this.
Keep both eyes open?
Keep both eyes open. And once that's focused with your left eye, let me know.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Now we're going to switch hands. And now we're going to use
The other one?
No. And now
Oh.
we're going to use this dial right here. And we're going to use this hand now, and we're going to do the same thing, but with the other eye.
What's that? What's that one? What's this one?
So this focuses this individual barrel. And the reason that we actually keep both eyes open is because our eyes, when you close one eye, your other eye will actually overcompensate and do more work. So when we keep them both open, then we know that we're dialing in our eyes to the actual correct way that it
Okay.
should be.
So turning this one?
Yep. And once that right barrel is now focused,
Oh, okay.
now you can have them both, and they will both work perfectly together. And that is the correct.
What's the distance you can use with these? Would you know? Like,
So there's a lot of different powers when it comes to binoculars. These are an 8 times magnification, so these are an 8 by 42. When you're looking at a binocular, there'll be 2 designations on it. You'll have an 8 by 42, you might have a 10 by 42, right? The 8 by is actually the power, the magnification.
this is what we need. Like if you're just doing you don't need much more than this.
Yeah, you're watching birds, you're at a
Right.
sporting event.
Right.
You're at the cottage, maybe looking at the moon, right? Yeah.
This is what you need. Okay.
That's exactly right.
Okay, we got one more with you because you got some fancy cameras here that we'll get into that they're going to be having the annual tent sale because they're celebrating 50 years. Bel Air Camera in this building on Ottawa Street in Hamilton. We'll have the man Rob back to do a little bit of that as I look into your souls through the camera on Morning Live. Well, I always love coming up to the lab here at Bel Art because, well, listen, for 50 years they've been producing film, digital film, back to film.
Yep.
Here with Rob. And what's this old gal?
This old gal is our film processor.
Okay.
We've had her since 1995. We love her. We take care of her.
Yeah.
And we talk to her every day.
We just say, yeah, such a great job that she does.
Yeah.
Because the evolution of film is back.
It's back. It's back. And we're getting a ton of young people loving to take pictures with film cameras and processing them. And to them, when they come in and pick up a roll of film that's been printed, it's like watching someone open up a Christmas present. It's
Right.
amazing.
So at the peak, how much were you producing? How much is this producing?
So at its peak, we were doing about 200 rolls of film a day when there was no digital, right? So 1,000 a week.
Okay. Where are we at now?
Today, we're doing between 200 to 500 rolls a week, and you can see cameras just loading them through.
Yeah, this is your son Cameron.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
buddy,
there's
good
some-
job, man. Looks like you're working. Fooling us all.
Yeah, he is.
But it's gotta be cool that your son's here, right?
Oh, it's awesome, you
There's
know.
Cam. And
It's
Jacob's out
great
here.
because it's another generation that's interested in business and our family business, which is awesome.
Right. Here's Jacob here. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you.
Hey.
There's your sister too. It really is a family business.
It is. We call her Auntie
Trish.
P.
Auntie P. Hey, Trish. How are you? What's it? I don't know. Like working with the family.
It's great.
It's always been that way.
Yes, we have our moments because we're
Yeah.
family,
Yeah,
but
totally.
as fast as it happens, it's forgotten.
Was there ever pressure to get into the family biz?
Never. My parents never did that to anyone,
Right.
and like me, I've never done it to my kids.
Right.
They're just interested, and I'm blessed and I'm excited that they're interested in
Yeah.
our family business.
What's Trish doing?
Trish, it looks like she's running some film, and she's actually printing the film that's coming out
So
from the
right
back.
there, what do we do? What was Cameron doing back there?
So Cam was getting the film prepped and through the film machines,
Okay.
and it's developed. Once it gets developed, it comes out here, and Patricia, our famous, amazing color printer, prints the pictures.
Look at you. Wow. Does he always talk to you like that?
He does.
He does. Really? Okay.
Good for
But how many people are producing film?
Right now, here on
Yeah.
our lab, about 5 of us.
Okay. How unique is that? Who else is doing this in
right-
town?
No one. There is no one in from Niagara Falls to Toronto that's running and processing film on site.
That's why it's important to do it.
Yep, exactly. But we've been doing it all along.
Right. In this
Yeah.
in this lab.
We're
Upstairs on the second
yeah,
floor.
where we used to live. Now we
Did you used to live up
we
here?
used to live up here. Yes.
Hence
yes.
the kitchen and all
yeah.
that. Did you ever think like you could get a bigger space, like move out of the OG spot and go somewhere else?
I don't know. East End here is my roots. You know,
Right.
I was like kind of almost born and raised here. I was here since the age of 4. I love it. It's when I come to work, I am home.
Okay.
Right. And I love it up here because
Yeah.
we turn film into magic.
There you go. Okay. 50 years they've been on Ottawa Street and celebrating with the annual tent show Friday and Saturday. We talked about the film. Let's get back downstairs and show off some of the other good deals you got, because we got Nathan from Nikon teaching us a thing or two, much like Trish is teaching us a thing or two. Anything all PG photos here, Trish? What we got going on here? Oh, they're coming out? Okay. Here we go. Back in here. Oh, is this one me? So of all the times I've come to Arte Camera on Ottawa Streets, and it's been a lot over the years that I've been doing rolling with Bolin, I'm still trying to learn about these cameras, and I'm always learning a thing or two. Happy we have Nathan from Nikon helping us out, along with that other guy standing over there. Okay, so you kind of were telling me something in the break. This is kind of neat, the difference between these two cameras and...
Correct. So this camera right here, this is our cropped sensor DX camera right here, Z50. And what I was showing you is the difference between a cropped sensor versus a full frame camera. Okay, this camera right here is great when you're coming from, let's say, like your phone. You want to start doing photography, maybe getting into video as well. This camera will do both photos and videos quite well, high quality. But let's say you've been using this camera for a couple of years, you want to start getting into more professional photography. A lot of professionals will use what is called a full frame camera. And you can see the difference here is the size of the sensor.
What does that do?
So the sensor on the camera is actually what will receive the light when you're taking a photo, right? The larger the sensor, the more the light will be in the photo. And the more light you have in a photo, the higher quality photo you can capture.
So like in more darker...
Correct. So
Okay.
the advantage that you would see that in is if you were shooting in a lower light scenario, let's say at dawn or at dusk, maybe inside a house, this camera would be better suited for those types of situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this weekend, Robert,
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, tent sale, back, right? We
Okay.
haven't really stressed how great
No,
this
so
is
this,
to be back.
everybody from our suppliers to our customers are so excited that we're finally open
Right.
and life's coming back to normalcy.
So Nikon's here, but are the other guys here
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Are they going to get along, or is there
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
a big like brawl between Nikon and Canon and
I hope
Fuji?
not,
And
but no, they get along. And
there's
you
going to be
know,
a story in the 6 o'clock news. Like, that could be fun.
maybe, yeah, for sure. But no, they're all here,
Right.
and they're all supporting us. They're excited to be here, and they're excited to be back to talking to
Well, the
our
relationship
customers.
they've all had with Robert and
Yeah.
your family,
Yep.
and
You know,
how do you say the last name?
it's okay.
Let's say it, because I
It's-
never say it.
It's Bagliolit.
Bagliolit.
You're perfect.
Robert,
Rudy.
I don't know, I always get, I never say it. Robert Bagliolit.
You can call me Bags.
Oh, I'm going to have fun with that. Trade up, trade in is another thing that you're doing too, that you've
Yes.
been doing that, and you haven't done in a little while either,
No,
right?
and that'll be back on Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
We're partnering up with our trade up people. So they'll be here giving value for your camera, cash on the spot, or a voucher for a trade in, which gives you 10% more of
Right.
the value.
Cool. Congrats.
Thanks for coming.
You know what I mean? Like 50 years, it's quite impressive. Like
Thank you.
to family-run shop, to be on Ottawa Street for that long and continue to serve the community. It's pretty special. I know you know that.
Yes,
I know
thank
your
you.
parents are going to be here, and the
They
boys
will
are going
be
to be
here
here. We
Friday,
met
yep,
them, and
yep.
and your fourth son will be here,
Yeah, he'll
Nathan.
be
So
here, the
he's
fourth
going
son,
to be
Nathan.
he's going to be here. So here's to thanks, Dad. Here's to another 50. Congrats, guys. Cheers.
Thank you so much.